Don't know what caused it. Don't know what triggered it. Don't even know how I really got into that state, to be fair, but I ended up just having fun today. I was fucking around skipping, and I think that relaxed me a lot. It relaxed me a lot. I wasn't too hard on myself, just kind of played about, had fun with it. Ended up doing a lot of snatch presses and a lot of scapular raises. Not as many pull-ups as I planned to and would have liked to, but to be honest, I didn't really give a shit. I skipped quite a lot today as well, which was fun. It's been a long time since I've done a good 15 minutes skipping in a day, even though the second time around, skipping just to get my blood flowing before a stretch, I struggled to stay focused and to just kind of stay in the zone, so to speak, while skipping. So that was strange, to be fair. And the stretch I wasn't very present during the stretch. I wasn't very present towards the tail end of the workout, to be honest. Following on from yesterday's video, today was very much a recalibrating day for me. It was very much a day of getting back in touch with the things throughout my day that need to get done and I need to do, and I still have one or two of those things to do. However, I feel like it was important to acknowledge that. It was important to take a step back, look at my behavior patterns and my habits over the last few days or over this week, and how they've understandably slipped and waned, and just not allow that snowball to roll down the hill and get bigger and bigger and worse and worse. Today has very much been a day of, it's not been easy. It's not been easy in the slightest. It's been very, very difficult. But it's been important. And these days are, as much as they suck, as much as shit as they are, they're important, and you'll look back on them once you've gathered some very, how would I say, uplifting momentum again. Because that's the weird thing about this, and I guess that in many ways is the beauty of staying consistent with something like training, is no matter what happens in your day, and no matter how low you get, no matter how high you get, there's a constant that keeps you balanced. It keeps you vibrating in a balanced state, at a balanced state, however you want to coin it. And that, it's really fucking important. And I feel like these, just documenting it and the audios and adding all of this to it, and not just letting it just be exercise, because it's very easy for exercise to just become exercise for exercise's sake. Which is why I would advise anybody, even if you don't want to document it to the depth that I'm doing, definitely write your shit down, man. Definitely write it down, because that gives it a little bit more purpose and a little bit more, I can't think of the term that I'm looking for. It gives it a little bit more, my mind's gone blank. But it gives it way more purpose, way more purpose, and more momentum, more forward movement, because you're just adding, you're adding to the process, you're stacking to the process, you're adding information to what is otherwise just an experience. You go to the gym, you exercise, you feel good, you go home, you do it again tomorrow. That's great. That's more than most. If you can add just a recording of what you've done, you'll find your shit improve tenfold. There's a law, I can't remember what law it is, or a principle, that simply states that which you record improves. It's that simple. And I like to keep those little anecdotes, if that's even the correct term. Probably trying to be a bit too smart there. Keep those little bars that I hear throughout my life, keep them up my sleeve, so to speak, and keep them as simple as possible, because it can serve you. Don't overthink it. Just know that if you record something, it will improve. in any capacity. That doesn't mean you have to use your phone in order to record yourself doing exercise. It doesn't even necessarily mean that you have to count exactly how many reps and how many sets of an exercise you did. You could literally just say, oh, today I did some snatch presses, some scapular raises, some pull-ups. How many? It doesn't matter at the beginning. Just start getting your shit down on paper. Don't even need to write the date. You don't need to write anything. Just fucking what you did. What did you do? I skipped. I ran. I skipped. Scapular raises, snatch press, da-da-da-da-da. And it's inevitable that it will improve. It's inevitable that your documenting will improve, along with the action in which you are documenting will improve. And it creates a really beautiful snowball effect that allows you to always have something to keep you both grounded and sane through ups and downs of life, which is what I feel like I will appreciate the most about this project in the weeks to come, as I find my feet again, find my rhythm again. So yeah, I look forward to that. It's a short one today, so if you made it this far, thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I shall see you tomorrow.